Hey, good day. Well, it's Saturday. This week's been kind of screwed up. We haven't had good drying weather. It's been sunny. Little showers have come through. We've done a little bit of canola. We actually switched out of canola because it wasn't getting dry. Then we went into wheat. We combined wheat that was just about dry, and then we had some more rain. It's Saturday, and yesterday we spent some time just making panels because it was just, we felt we were wasting so much time trying to combine. We weren't getting a whole lot done, so we said, let's give it a day. Today's supposed to be a lot nicer, we're hoping, and it's time to just get it off. So we're gonna make some panels this morning, and then the plan is this afternoon we're gonna hammer down on some wheat and try and get some wheat combined. So the combines are ready. Daryl's heading out to hook them up. The combines are in a shed, so we got to hook them up. And while he's hooking them up, we're gonna weld up some panels. And we've come up with a little bit of a different way to do it. We're putting our legs and our feet together down here, putting the panels, the pipes across there, and we've actually been able to hammer off. Got a new system going, and it works pretty good, eh, Peter? Hey, that's my helmet, man. Do you like your boots?
Yeah. I was wondering why the head was so big.
Yeah, I got a big melon. Down. Down.
Well, we're gonna try combining again. So first things we're gonna do is put iPads everywhere. Dylan bought some air fresheners, so that's the next thing we're gonna do. He says us old guys stink, so I'm not going to argue. Probably not always the most pleasant smelling, so, and he likes things clean and fresh. So the other guys are doing a bit of welding and stuff yet. My job is to get everything fired up, hooked up, and ready to go. So that is my job for first thing, and we're gonna probably run a sample here shortly too. Tell which one's Dylan's and which one's mine. His is clean, mine I tried. This one will get swept out as soon as I get my drink cans and garbage out of here. So, okay, combines are all running. I'm gonna go hook them up. Okay, combines are both ready, 1 and 2. So I think I'm gonna run a sample and I can tell the guys where we're at. I'm assuming I've left my phone in here. Yeah, there it is. Maybe, just maybe, we can go. Hello. Yeah, I'm actually running a sample as we speak. So I'll let you know. You're just, where are you guys at? Yeah, it's testing 17, 18. Which that's not what the number we were hoping to see. I'm pretty sure we will be. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's combining nice. It's just a matter of, yeah. So, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, no, I just figured I'd let you know where we're at. So, we'll get up. Yep. Bye.
All right, we are going. It's wet, and we were saying screw it. Talked with a bunch of neighbors, and so far we're not hearing a whole lot of guys. Most guys that are going, they're combining. All their crops have been wet. Just it will not dry, and so we're gonna run some through the dryer, and hopefully it starts to dry off throughout the day. I got my boy Parker. He's running the cart. Quinn's gone off to school, off to college. So Parker's gonna run the cart. He hasn't done it before, but he's driven tractor lots. So this should fill me up. I'm full.
And now what you're going to do is, you've been hearing Parker's name today. I'm not sure if any of you guys knew this or not, but Quinn has taken off on us. He's off to Bible school up in Saskatchewan. So our cart man is gone, so we got a new one in training. So Parker unloaded Dylan. That was load number 1 for him. And now he's coming in to do number 2 for me. Okay, you coming, Parker? I'm gonna go 2.5 again. Thumbs up is good. Okay, we are good to go. See how Parker does. This is partially my job too. It's always fun getting new kids involved. Parker's done lots of swathing in the past, and try to get kids jobs that they're, whatever, everybody gets jobs so everybody feels important. And whether that's the girls helping, whatever, we've had everybody doing all kinds of different jobs. So today's Parker's day to start learning how to run the grain cart. And Kendall and I do this well, we'll get ourselves out of a job, which would be awesome. Come a little bit closer there, Parker, just a bit, like about 2 feet in. So I told Parker 2.5, and he's probably got his CDT set up that way. But as you can see, I'm going almost 3, so one of our speedos is obviously off a little bit because You said at 2.5 and I'm 2.9. We're definitely not the same, even though we're going the same. And we are empty. Okay, Parker, I am empty. You're going to need to go unload and then get me before I turn around again. So because we're doing mile-long runs, we are not able to do really a whole lot more than one pass, which is just a hair under 5 acres. This wheat is not yielding like it has other years, but considering again how much rain and water has been on this field, we will take every bushel we're going to get. So I know when I hear other guys talking, I feel almost guilty complaining that about too much water, because so many guys around this world are dry, but we have not been. So I think we're getting our share, everybody's share of water this year, but we're not making ruts and spinning, so at least the ground is dry enough for us to travel at this point.
Bin up and loading the dryer up, but our dry bin isn't quite empty. We got more loads coming to pick up, but they haven't picked up yet. So I'm gonna load this semi full. I'm hoping that bin fits in there. If not, I've got another plan, but I'm hoping it all fits in there. But we'll see what this tests. I'm afraid it's a lot wetter than what we were even thinking. Temperature is 26 degrees Celsius, that is. And we're wet. 18. So that's on ours, and I'm afraid that we're actually wetter than what our tester is, because so far all of our moisture reader with oats, canola, and we did one with wheat, it's all about 0.5% oat. So we're talking 18.5%. That sucks. Once it gets down to if it goes down in that 15.5 to 16%, we'll start throwing in an aeration bin. Wheat will come down with that, but 17.5, 18.5, that's a bit wet for my liking. So like I said, I'm hoping this bin fits in there. If not, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the rest in the truck I'm using. And then what I'm gonna do is, I got one bin at Peter's yard right where we're combining. I got a little bit of room in that bin, and it should fit in that bin if I need be. And we have an auger there set up, so. And right now we're wishing we got rid of all of our corn because the prices dropped. But we got that bin is just about, the far bin, that white one, that one's just about half full of corn from last year. So if that bin was empty, we'd have a lot more drying capabilities. Okay, Peter's here already, and I had to fill this semi just about half full of oats to get that dry bin empty. Whew, it's hot. And oats is itchy. The oats dust is itchy when it's hot. I'm gonna go dump this in that bin. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a full load of wheat by the time I get there. So that's a good problem. We're getting stuff done, and it's not the way we'd like it, but we're moving.
Okay, so in one of our previous videos I was talking about how fast 2 mile an hour felt, which it truly did. And I'm sure I made some of you grin and go, what the heck? But right here I'm combining some really good wheat, and this stuff's been desiccated, so generally desiccated cereals like this will go substantially through the combine, substantially easier. And this stuff is yielding probably somewhere between 60 and 70 bushels an acre in this exact area. I'd show you my yield monitor. It's going to read 40 to 45, which I know is wrong because my 300 bushel tank is full at 150 bushels. So I just haven't calibrated it for wheat yet. I will get to that. My quick math tells me, just based on 5 acres and how far I'm going, that we're doing, it's going to be doing somewhere in that 60-ish range overall. And in the area that I'm in currently, it should be over that. So, but here we are combining good wheat, and I'm not going 1 mile an hour. I'm not going 2 mile an hour. In fact, I'm going just over 3 mile an hour. See, and as you can see, my yield, it's off. So I'm half full, and it's reading 67 bushels. So everything's definitely wrong there. However, you can take it all as stride. The crop in front of me is good. There's a lot of wheat, a lot of straw, and we are going over 3 mile an hour. And then to top it off, our header that we're running right now is a 40 foot, not a 35. So we are doing in excess of 10 acres an hour. We're probably inching close to 14. Monitor right now is showing 13.8. So yeah, it's just feels really good to be getting up in our acres per hour, and bushels were getting harvested and acres were getting knocked off. So that part's feeling good. Again, we will not complain about our roads yield. That was the bonus to everything. The wheat is not yielding relatively as good. It's still doing fairly good. We're very happy with that, considering how wet things were. But it's not the bumper crop that the oats was. So yeah, so that's where that's at. Parker's coming in for another load here, so I better put my auger out. And then now here's a hole where there's nothing. So here right now I probably couldn't go fast enough, but because I got Parker pulling beside me, I've got to be consistent so we don't make a mess. So he's probably going to have his tractor dialed in at 2.5. Again, we're doing that. I could probably push harder, but just to give him time to learn, and everything involved here, it is good to yeah, just start off a little slower. You got more time to react, that kind of thing.
Okay, dryer is running. I've got it coming out, I think basically right at 14.5, which is dry. And the load we're putting in right now, we just tested it, and it's testing 15.1 on our tester, which means it's about 15.5. So we're close to dry, except it's 6:30 Saturday. And I'm wondering whether we're actually going to have, we could take it to the elevator, but we'll see how much more drying there actually is today. Either way, it's just about dry. It'll go through the dryer really quick. But if our next load tests roughly the same, then we're going to start throwing this into aeration. So I'm hoping this is the last load that we're actually putting into this bin for today. We had Terry out. He was out deep tilling. He's worked a bunch of our fields already, and we had a little bit of an issue with the tractor. He went to go turn, use the hydraulics, everything stopped. Tractor stopped dead, hydraulics, nothing works. Motor runs fine, but called Bill Morton and asked them what, asked the service manager what we figure is wrong, and he's thinking hydraulic pumps are both done. And there was an update kit because they had issues with these. They had put an update kit in, but they had figured most of the tractors had already been done because they'd been ran lots of hours already. But for the year of this tractor, it's a very low hour tractor. Therefore, it hadn't had this issue. So hopefully, maybe it's covered under warranty, but we're talking a 9-year-old tractor, so I'm not holding my breath. They're hoping to get out here on Monday and get working at it. It's a year of being patient. We're getting tested and we just gotta keep pushing through. We'll get her.
I got something on my header I need to get off. All of a sudden I'm like, Parker and I were unloading on the go here. Everything was going good and I think it was bubbling or not. Something wasn't working right and I could not figure out what it was. So then I asked them to stop, and I will show you here right shortly what, well, you can see it. There's a big stone. So I'm going to use the illustrious thing of the header. We're going to use that to carry it to the ditch. Dump it off there. Yeah, that's a gooder. Oh, look at that. Huh. 2. Look at that little bugger is. Bugger. Push him to the bottom of the ditch. And now that I'm stopping, guess what else I find? Another one. One would wonder how those things get on there. But they just seem to find a way. Just glad they stopped there and not further into the combine. Okay. I'll take my header off because I'm having all the luck here today. Dylan just keeps going, and the old guy finding more treasures. Got another bloody stone, and coming in, all I heard is a thunk, and that was that. So. To move now, kind of, sort of. That's a good sign. Maybe looking at stones. There you go. I think I got it. I think I got it, Parker.
You got it out?
Yeah, I think so. You betcha. Thank you for stopping. Now it's making room for it. The old guy's getting out of wind here. Okay, stone is out. Humdinger.
Definitely not lacking moisture. Right at the surface here, I can make mud balls. Definitely not no shortage of moisture. These fields have been that Terry's been working with the deep tiller have been working just awesome. We're just dry enough that loading on the fields is not a problem, so we're just dry enough for that. Parker's been running the cart pretty much all day. Oh, he has been all day, all afternoon. Dylan's in this combine. Daryl decided to engulf a whole bunch of stones going down the north end here. We switched ends of the field. It was pretty hot, and once we came out to the yard site over there, we decided to come to the north side because we had a strong south wind. It was getting pretty hot out, and something that maybe we're just overly paranoid, but if there is a fire, if anything, and there's a south wind, then at least we're on the right side. The fire would go north onto crop that we've already combined, so that's why we're starting from the north side.
So as the sun's coming down on us, ending another day, which we're not there yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves, but a couple different things. One being, it is shocking to me how moisture's come down in this field. So we moved to the north side, and now we're in that 14 range, whereas we were in that 15, 16 range on the other side the whole way. So I'm going to give it more the time factor than anything else, but that's come down. The other thing is our yield. Like this part of the field is substantially better. Not nearly the holes and that kind of thing. So that's kind of nice to see as well. We will enjoy it. Bushels.
Hey, you gonna go get Dylan again?
Woo. Man, from my side it looks like you're so close, but
Come in a little bit tighter there, Parker.
all right, it's getting late. We've done pretty well. Hasn't been an amazing day. It's been a good day. Steady. Considering when we started, pretty happy with where we're at. I'm thinking we'll be close to 240-ish acres done today. So yeah, well, it's been our best day so far, but yeah. Parker's had a good day on his first day on the cart by himself, and I'm going to take him home. We're gonna fill the trucks up. This semi is basically full already, and we got the other semi to fill up, and I think we're gonna call it a day and a week. An interesting week, a decent week, but we got stuff done. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have yourself a good one.